Otherwise, all that books that's come from India, because it's not possible for us to get every time from USA because the charges will be very high. For us, the head office will be India, and head office is India. So all the books that we get from India, and these books have been divided into 6 tiers. So after each tier, they need to sit for the assessment, question papers, and everything that comes from India. Just now, a parent asked me, and he said, "Ma'am, that your children will be studying these books. Are they capable of sitting for the grade 8 test, exam, or grade 9 and 10 SLC board?" I said, "Why not? Because our children are exposed every time and every assessment and every exam, the board exam time, the question papers that comes from India, and teachers even will not be knowing that's what will be the questions. That directly on that demo exam, that the teachers get the question paper. So our children are always exposed for the board exam." And I want to talk about the diagnostic report card. We diagnose if children needed extra help in any subject. Till now in Eurokids, we were talking and we were telling you, so your child is weak or needed extra care in maths, or in Nepali, or in EVS, or in maths, or in science. But here in Euroschool, we will tell you it's not only maths, because in maths, might be child is weak, or needed extra care. We don't say weak, we said extra attention or extra care. Might be child will need extra care or extra attention in maths. Might be fraction, or maybe in addition, subtraction, multiplication. We diagnose because child can be weak in whole maths. So it will be in one chapter. So we'll diagnose that with the diagnostic report card, because that where child is lacking, that comes from the diagnostic report, and that comes directly from India. Our teachers, whatever they do, our children, they'll do the online report, and they send it to India, and we get diagnostic report card from India. That was when we started long back. So now is the numbers is really growing day by day. That's how I spoke about global classroom, but how we implement in our school, that is very important to understand. You must have heard LRDA method, which we implement even in Euroschool, Eurokids also. So I think most of our parents from Eurokids are aware about LRDA. So I think also I want to talk about LRDA. The students to be learning in a class, the concept has to be clear. Either that is verbs or nouns, addition, fraction, or in any solar system or anything. The concept has to be clear. So learning concept in the classroom through activities, then we reinforce them through the audiovisual media. As I said, whatever you do, that you never forget. Whatever you see, if I talk about right now, solar picture, right? The Gabbar and all, everyone will be so interested when you talk about it and put your input also, because whatever we see, that we never forget, that will be in our mind. So we make very sure whatever we teach, we reinforce through audiovisual media. Then we make them practice. They did activities, they did book, they did audiovisual, and that they need to implement through practice projects. How much they have understood, that is very much required to know. So we get them to do the experiments and projects. That will be group activities for projects or single projects also. That will be homework for the parents. Because you need to help your child will be till grade 3 or grade 4. After that, they can do their own project themselves. Then application, that is, we try to implement those things in a real life project. Field trips are in another ways. Yeah, I'm going to talk about assessment that I just mentioned during our diagnostic report. The assessments are ongoing. Our books, as I said, is in tier 6 tiers are there. First year, we take ongoing assessment. Beside ongoing assessment, even teachers, they take the class tests. Then we'll be having just 2 exams, that is half-yearly and yearly exams. Otherwise, others and we do take exams, but we don't call it as exams, that is ongoing assessment. We don't send you timetable, we don't inform parents, that is ongoing assessment in the classroom. We don't even inform children also. That's a few awards. I think most of the parents are aware about the 4 few awards of Eurokids. That is yeah, I really want to talk about this at this moment. I am really grateful from your support, HeroKids parents. You must be knowing, HeroKids knowing, they had a program on 20th January in Mumbai, Hyatt. They completed 10 years and they did rebranding. That means they changed their logo and their HeroKids will be coming with a new logo. And during that time, they selected few incredible HeroKids partners among 1300s, and they did in a book form. That book is there, that's they call Compatible Book, and they wrote about us. So among 89, I was one of that. So it's a great moment for me, and this would not have been possible without your trust and without your support. I really want to thank all our HeroKids parents, and I want to give a big round of applause for them. Here again, we are going to start this building, will be again, but our senior children from grade 5 to grade 9 will be in this building. Our computer lab, our science lab, all these will be here. This is our admin block. This year we took our classes, we are running our classes on admin block, but from next year again will be our admin block. This one will be. This is our AV and junior block. We call from grade 1 to grade 4 junior block. That's also our junior block. This is our dining area and dining building. This is our basketball ground, play area. This is dance hall. Thanks, please. Thank you so much. I'll be back.
Thank you, Principal Ma'am, for already having started the program out here. Welcome once again to all the parents, visitors, and everyone actually who is present here. I would first like to tell you a little bit about the importance of school assembly. My name is Maxwell Massey, the school head of Euroschool. And before we move on to the slides over here, I would just like to say a bit about the school assemblies and its importance. The event of a school assembly is to assemble all in the school at a playground or at the ground itself, where we share and communicate matters of significance and a set of universal values such as truth, peace, cooperation, respect, and so on. It shows how school assemblies in all phases of schooling can make a positive contribution to pupils' self-development. In Euroschool too, the students conduct the assemblies from Sundays to Fridays, and we have a weekly theme provided on the basis of environmental, national, and moral priority. As you can see, on the daily basis, on Sundays we have news reading, on Mondays we have quizzes, Tuesdays we have amazing facts, Wednesdays we have role plays of different kinds. On Thursdays, we speak on any topic, which brings in speech, elocution, and even extemporary speech, and so on. On Fridays, it says we have aerobic dances and soul-stirring music. Soul-stirring music to look into our inner self, because these are some of the other aspects which we often forget, we often overlook. So soul-stirring music helps us to be calm and collected. We have the role plays over here, where they also perform the aerobics. Role plays play an important role because it brings in the self-confidence of the child. Now we also have the class activities coming up. For the kind information, we have every lesson, every topic, starting with the activities. All the children take very keen interest in the activities. As you can see, there are so many different types of activities being performed in every class related to the subject that they are doing. We have so many other sessions here, such as brainstorming, and then we have the other activities such as collage making, which we all find very interesting, especially for the children. It develops their intrapersonal skill as well. We do have the heights and weights taken like we always do in other places, but here we do it almost at every midterms and so on. Here these exercises show them that they need to be doing things by themselves by which they gain self-confidence in themselves. We use the flashcards, we use various other means to keep them glued to the activities, whereas they also take part and form a moving class. Here we take various other pictures are shown to you over here. There are so many activities that the children do, and these activities are actually the main part of this global curriculum, the GCPL method of teaching. On hand, we have this movement of the children moving on along with the teachers, and the activities at the same time. Hands-on practical lessons are given to them. So various other projects also come along, and in the various projects they are taught about personal cleanliness, and then we also come to computer lab, as we can see our computer lab over here, where the children do their own work, their own computer activities. We have interactive classes here, because we follow the smart class process, where it is all digitalized. Now we come to the swimming, the outdoor activities. Swimming, where we have the trainer with them all the time, and then we have futsal. This is a smaller version of the football matches that we have. The science lab also is over here, as you can see. The children are actively participating, and they learn a lot more things through practical lessons. In the library we find peace and quiet, where they can really study well. They can find almost any topic that they're looking for. We have horse riding is also provided for them at certain times of the year, not of course in winter, but they do have horse riding sessions as well. Interactive lessons, like I had mentioned earlier. We have smart classes where the children are shown exactly as to any particular question that they face problems with, where the teacher can directly zero in on any particular point that they want to stress. That's how the children's concepts are much more clearer. It's a digitalized world now, so we follow the interactive classes and the system as well. Almost all the lessons are put out on the screen, on the board over there, through these smart classes. Yoga classes bring in the mind, the coordination of the mind and the spirit over to them.
Thank you, sir. Now we have the role plays from classes 1 to 4. Now to begin, we have class 1. Thank you.
I am Felicia Mananda from class 4 Jupiter, and I would like to tell you something about the importance of moral education. Moral science is an integral part of education. It is very important and necessary for every school to impart moral values to their students, because when a student attends good moral education, they become responsible and behavioral in society too. Moral science is taught in every school in different ways. We in your school learn about moral science through our role plays. So today we, the students of junior school, would like to present for you some role plays with moral values. Thank you.
Good afternoon, parents. We are going to present a short play today. Plays build confidence in speaking and improve pronunciation of the children. It also creates an awareness of right sound, body language, and personality. Today, we will be presenting before you a short play. I, Siddharth Bajaj, will be the narrator. Shiyakshi Joshi, and the flyer, Manya Tandon, Isha Lama, Adit Daga, and Sangi Doga as the spectators, and Sharvati Bandari as the the plants looks like. I would love to see this more.
So would we.
For that matter, we can only see for so long. I am sorry. Now, maybe the parents would please participate and help us by answering the question.
Question number 1. Why is the flower and water being execution as a real object?
He's asking questions. Any parent like to answer that? Is any parent want to answer? Anyone?
Maybe we are not conserving the things properly, that's why.
Yes. Yes. If you